is here. This is break 1106, the 2021 Donruss Elite 1-box Snake. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize this. It's going to be 10 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Let me get these picks loaded. Alrighty. We are ready when you are. Kenneth with the Jaguars. And next up we have Lucas. Lucas with the Niners. And then T-Man. Michael with the Chicago Bears, T-Man with the Patriots. And now Lucas. Lucas with the Buccaneers. And now Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Bengals. And then RJ. RJ with the New York Jets. Can't believe the Jets lasted that long. And now Dave with back-to-backs. Steelers and Eagles for David. And now we're back to RG, Robert. RJ with the Falcons. And now Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Panthers. Appreciate that, Haley. Lucas up next. Lucas with the Colts, and now on to Mikey. With the Dolphins. And then up to T-Man. T-Man with the Broncos. And on to Lucas. T-Man with the Broncos. We already have that. We're waiting for Lucas with Kansas City. Kenneth with the Packers and the Chargers. And now Lucas. Lucas with the Bills, and now T-Man. T-Man with the Minnesota Vikings. And now on to Mikey. Michael with the Giants. Lucas with Dallas, and now Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Ravens. And now on to Robert. With the Rams. And now Dave with back-to-back. David with the Cardinals and Saints. And then Robert with the Raiders. And now Mr. CEO. Mr. CEO with the Detroit Lions, and now on to Lucas. Michael with the Browns. And now on to T-Man. T-Man with the Washington football team. And now on to Lucas for the deciding pick. The Seahawks, meaning K. Scott Kenneth, has the Texans. All right, we've got the teams loaded, and we are going to rip into this break. Let's do it. Aaron Donald of the Rams, Devin White of the Buccaneers. We have an elite company. That's Micah Parsons. And we'll have to randomize that, followed by Brian Dawkins of the Eagles and Julio Jones of the Falcons. Zeke Elliott of the Cowboys, followed by Lamar Jackson of the Ravens. Then we have a Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to be going to Mikey, followed up by Jamal Adams of the Seahawks and Nick Chubb of the Browns. Alvin Kamara of the Saints, Brett Favre of the Packers. We have Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah of the Cleveland Browns, and that's going to Mikey, followed by Jared Goff of the Lions and George Kittle of the 49ers. Darius Leonard of the Colts, Russell Wilson of the Seahawks, the 2001 Elite Throwback, Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers going to Lucas, Joe Burrow of the Bengals, and Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins. And if you like more Donruss Elite, feel free to buy in for 15% off. We're for orders of 3+ spots. And remember, folks, right now on the schedule, our next break will start the eBay breaks, but we're only scheduled through 11:30 now. We can definitely go later. CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys, Jalen Hurts of the Eagles. Then we have the Terry McLaurin Washington football team out of 83 going to T-Man, followed by Aaron Jones of the Packers and Quinnen Williams of the Jets. DJ Chark of the Jaguars, Rob Gronkowski of the Buccaneers, Rashad Weaver of the Tennessee Titans out of 99 going to Lucas, followed by Myles Garrett of the Browns and Justin Herbert of the Chargers. Drew Lock of the Broncos, and then boom, right there, the Back to the Future Torrey Holt auto of the Los Angeles Rams going to RJ. Followed up by the Ascension of the Saints, Matt Ryan of the Falcons and Justin Jefferson of the Vikings. Tua of the Dolphins, Luke Kuechly of the Panthers, the 2001 throwback of the Green Bay of Aaron Rodgers of the Packers, followed up by Tyler Heineke of the Washington Football Team and Brandon Cooks of the Texans. Drew Brees of the Saints, Jerry Rice of the 49ers, the Elite Deck, Kyler Murray of the Arizona Cardinals going to David. Followed up by Nick Bosa of the Giants and Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs. Jonathan Taylor of the Colts, TJ Watt of the Steelers, Dylan Moses of the Jaguars. Then we have Joe Montana of the 49ers and Aaron Rodgers of the Packers. John Elway of the Broncos, Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots, followed by the full throttle Saquon Barkley of the Giants. Then we have Travis Kelce of the Chiefs and Terry McLaurin of the Washington Football Team. Teddy Bridgewater of the Panthers, and then we're going to have a Spark Plugs Justin Herbert of the Chargers. Spark Plugs Justin Herbert of the Chargers going to Kenneth. Followed up by a rookie on deck, Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers going to Mr. CEO. Then we have J.J. Watt of the Cardinals and Stephon Diggs of the Bills. Henry Ruggs of the Raiders, Terry Bradshaw of the Steelers. Then we have the out of 49, Randy Moss of the Vikings going to T-Man. Follow that up by Michael Thomas of the Saints and Frank Gifford of the Giants. Mark Brunell of the Jags, Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers. Then we have Tom Brady of the New England Patriots going to T-Man, followed up by Peyton Manning of the Colts and DK Metcalf of the Seahawks. Daniel Jones of the Giants, followed by DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals. Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens going to Mr. CEO. Then we have Baker Mayfield of the Browns and Miles Sanders of the Eagles. Barry Sanders of the Lions, Tom Brady of the Patriots, the Elite Deck, Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers going to Kenneth, followed up by Jimmy Garoppolo of the 49ers and T. Higgins of the Bengals. Joe Mixon of the Bengals, Derek Carr of the Raiders, the spellbound Randy Moss out of 99 of the Vikings going to T-Man, followed up by Michael Strahan of the Giants and Devontae Adams of the Packers. Justin Tucker of the Ravens, Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers, the rookie elitist Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguars going to Kenneth, followed by Sam Darnold of the Panthers and Khalil Mack of the Bears. Dak Prescott of the Cowboys, Dan Marino of the Dolphins, the Daniel Jones out of 399 of the Giants going to Michael, followed by Joey Bosa and Calvin Ridley. Josh Allen of the Bills, and then we have the on-card Pen Pals auto, and that is Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers going to Mr. CEO. Following that up with the rookie on deck, Zach Wilson of the Jets going to RJ, followed up by Delvin Cook of the Vikings and Derrick Henry of the Titans. Definitely one of our weaker boxes so far. And now we have the randomization right here. And that's going to be between the Cowboys, the Washington football team, the Cowboys, and the 49ers. And we'll see how many times we're going to randomize that. That's 5 times. 5 times on that randomization. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to the Washington football team, which is T-Man. Alrighty, here we go. Our rookie rundown. We have Trevor Lawrence, the rookie elitist of the Jaguars, going to Kenneth. Rashad Bateman of the Ravens to Mr. CEO. Dylan Moses of the Jags to Kenneth. Rashad Weaver out of 99 of the Titans going to Lucas. Trey Lance, the throwback of the 49ers to Lucas. Jeremiah Wasu-Kamara of the Browns to Michael. And Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins going to Michael as well. And now on to the featured cards. Another picture on one of those pen pals that's interesting is Travis Etienne. We have the elite deck Kyler Murray, followed by the rookie on deck Terrace Marshall Jr., the elite deck Aaron Rodgers, and the rookie on deck Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson of the Jets to RJ, Aaron Rodgers of the Packers going to Kenneth, Terrace Marshall of the Panthers going to Mr. CEO, and Kyler Murray of the Cardinals going to Dave. And then we have our memorabilia, the Justin Herbert Spark Plugs, the Torrey Holt Back to the Futures of the 2 veterans, and then we have the Terrace Marshall Jr. Pen Pals Auto. And there we have it, folks. That is the end of break 1106. And let's do the randomization for sex.